Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Fred Hurt. I just came out of Walmart and I had an idea for a video to share with you about a time in my life where I quit a job the wrong way. And this may not apply to a lot of older people. Maybe they done got the understanding of how this actually works, but it may help some younger people, given, everybody is not interested in being in business. So, and then in this day and time, especially with the economy, jobs are hard to come by. So I just want to give a tip on how not to quit a job, because first off, you don't want to burn your bridges. You never know when you may have to go back, or what could happen, especially if you're moving from one job to another job. Business wise, you might have a better chance of not having to go back, but you never know. So you don't want to burn your bridge. You at least want to give them, I would say, a 2-week notice. And that's just to be on good terms if circumstances cause you to go back to them. So let me tell you the story about what I did. Now, this is when I was in high school, so you really couldn't, I guess, sometimes expect any better. But now I know. I used to work at Kmart. I had been there for a while, started probably around 16, I believe. And I was doing pretty good. But sometimes, in high school, you stay up late, then especially if you working on a project or something late, or you procrastinated, now you're trying to stay up. So one day I was I went to work, and I was so tired, I actually stood up leaning against like a paper towel stand or something, and I actually fell asleep. So that night, I didn't really get my job done. I missed some spots because I actually fell asleep standing up. I didn't get caught falling asleep, but when the supervisor or whatever came over, they were like, "Did you do anything?" I said, yeah. People just coming through moving stuff, when actually I really didn't. Now, I don't think it was that night, maybe the next night or whatever, but during all of this, the basketball team they had got to the championship, and I wanted to take off. And forgive me for the little movement with my nose. I'm getting used to these glasses, but I keep making sure they're not following. So you might see me. I can't even do it now on purpose. It's just a habit. But you might see me moving my glasses a little bit. But back to the story. Our basketball team in high school had got to the championship, and I wanted to go. I asked to take off. They said no. I don't remember how much notice I gave them. It might have been a day or two. It probably wasn't that much for me to really expect to get a chance to go. So when the day came for the championship and they wouldn't let me off, I made up in my mind that I wasn't going to work there anymore. I mean, that day, it was like, this is it. Now, it wasn't because I had a better job. It wasn't because I was starting my own business. It was nothing positive besides the fact that I was mad because I couldn't go to the championship. Now, I didn't quit and then go to the championship. I quit and didn't even go to the championship. So this is what happened. My manager came through and gave me a list of things. I mean, it was a nice list, and I was like, this is a lot. And she was like, well, you don't have to do it all the night. You can do it like the next day or the day after while you're at work. And I was like, well, I won't be able to do that because this is my last night. That was the first time they heard of me quitting. And I mean, you thinking about it now, it was kind of crazy. But again, I was in high school. And if you are doing that, if you're in high school, or if you actually thinking about doing that and you're not in high school, I want you to really think about this. Especially now, because of the economy, it's hard to come by a job. If you're going into a business, yes, you probably have more leeway to be like, you know what, this is it, I'm done, I'm walking off. That's still not the best way to handle it, because anything can happen. You don't want to say never, because sometimes you will get tried on that never. If it gets so hard to where, okay, this is where I can get a job, but you sat up there and just left them hanging, why would they want to hire you back? So that night I said, this is it. I don't remember what her response was, but I quit that night for a game that I didn't even go to after quitting. So the point is, before you quit a job for anything, business, another job, give a notice so that you have an open door if anything ever happens. Not saying that it will. If you're determined, it probably won't. But You never want to burn your bridges, because let's say you need a reference for anything, another job or something in school, just something that you may need a reference for. If you left a good standing with your job or whoever was there that you may have liked, they could probably give that to you. So there's a lot of positives about not burning your bridges. And like I said, even if it was business, they could help you out in some form. You never know. You don't know what a person may come across. The manager at that store that you were at may end up being a big time person somewhere else that you need later on. So the point is, don't burn your bridges, and take care of you. Don't let somebody talk you into, man, don't worry about them, man, just leave. It ain't important. More than likely they're broke and they want you to be broke with them. So don't listen to all that. Hey, give a notice if you're quitting your job, and I want to congratulate you if you're quitting your job for a business. I mean, that's my goal, to do my business full time, and that's my plan. And I'm doing an online business, so I can, do that wherever. And if you're interested in just seeing what I'm doing, there's a link below about where I see myself being able to quit my job. But when I do quit, I'm not burning any bridges. That doesn't mean I plan on coming back. That just means that if anything happened to where things got slow and I needed some extra income, or, a lot of people in business go to a job just for the insurance. Maybe the insurance got totally high and they decided to go back. Hey, my bridge will not be burned. So check me out. See what I'm doing. I'm here to help you, because I hope that helps somebody. You are probably about to quit your job in a crazy way. Rethink it. Take care of business the smart way. Check me out. Click the link below, and I'll see you at the top.